All right, so now I just want to talk about Green Lantern that's coming out in 2019, 2020, wherever the fuck it's coming out. Green Lantern Corps. Um, Not much has been said about this movie uh, as of lately, other than the executive said it was going to be lethal weapon in space. Uh, Whatever the fuck that means. I guess that's just up to however you want to interpret that. It could mean anything, really. But I hope they mean Hal Jordan is the veteran and John Stewart is the new guy. I hope that's what they do. Uh, I think could be the movie could be amazing if they did it the specific way I want it done. It could be amazing. But they're not gonna do it the way I want it done. But you Hal Jordan as an older character, and you see the gray in his hair starting to come out on the sides, that would be fucking great. That'd be a great way to pick up with him. And the movie could do flashbacks. The movie could do flashbacks to Sinestro being Hal Jordan's mentor. And we could see how Jordan fights Sinestro as Sinestro goes bad and turns to the Yellow Corps and tries to attack the Green Lanterns and stuff. And the whole movie could be about Sinestro trying to get his revenge again, and how Jordan has to get John Stewart and to train John Stewart, and they have to fight him. That could be cool. That could be really cool. John Stewart's a great character. I don't know why people think he's a boring character or a bland character. Like, he is how many black superheroes are there? Can you count them? You can probably count them up on one fucking hand. How many black superheroes are? And think about how many of them are actual role models for black kids, John Stewart went to the military and then he becomes an architect. So he's living a life. Like this is what every black kid should strive to be, really, you know? To be in a high middle class, making six digits, being an architect. That's a good role model, and he's great. Like, why haven't they done him sooner is beyond me. He's a great character, and he can make guns and shit. That's cool because he was in the military, and he could take apart guns and put them back together blindfolded. So he should be able to construct those easily. And he was a sniper in the military. So he uses a Green Lantern sniper. It's cool shit. And he's the straight one. He's the responsible one. Hal Jordan's the fuck up. Hal Jordan's supposed to be his mentor. And Hal Jordan is just going to be fucking up the whole movie. And Jon Stewart's going to be saving his ass. It's going to be a great movie if they play it like that. And I hope they play it like that. And as far as like who beats Sinestro in the end, maybe Hal Jordan is fighting Sinestro, and maybe he's about to lose to Sinestro. Then Jon Stewart comes out of nowhere and fucking saves Hal Jordan's life, and that's how they end it. Oh, sorry about the sniffles, by the way. I get major allergies, so if I'm not popping like 2 Claritins a day, I get like dust mites and cat hair. It just gets to me. I can't. My nose, I wish I could cut it off. Anyway, back to Green Lantern Corps. Or the greatest Green Lantern movie there will ever be. At least better than the 2011 piece of shit. How I don't know if Guy Gardner will be in the movie. He might. They might introduce Guy Gardner at the end. That'd be a great little way to have him, go into a sequel. They recruit one more Green Lantern in the end, and it's Guy Gardner. That'd be cool. Or maybe that's the sequel. Maybe that's the start of the sequel. They recruit one more Green Lantern, and it's Guy Gardner. Either way, this Green Lantern Corps is going to be a trilogy. The first movie is going to be John Stewart and Hal Jordan. Second movie is going to be Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner. And the third movie, though, I mean, I really could care less what happens in the first two movies. But as long as they end this trilogy with Hal Jordan going evil and becoming Parallax and killing all the Green Lanterns, and John Stewart, Guy Gardner, and Ganthet are all that remain, and they have to go to Earth to get a Green Lantern that's worthy to beat Hal Jordan, which is Kyle Rayner. And if they did something like that, where Hal Jordan goes evil because Mongo destroys Coast City, at least that's what happens in the books. If maybe that was Green Lantern 2, Mongo, they fight Mongo, and he just, for somehow he gets past them and gets to Earth and destroys Coast City before Hal Jordan can beat him there, you know? And Hal Jordan's just devastated, and John Stewart tries to calm him down, but he can't calm him down. And Hal Jordan tries to reconstruct the city, but he can't do it. He's crying and shit like that. It would be so powerful. It would be so cool. I don't think they're gonna do any of that. I would hope they do that. That would be my dream come true to see that in the movies. I mean, Blackest Night, that would be a dream come true. I feel like they're gonna speed their way to Blackest Night because that's just the most popular Green Lantern story there's ever been, is Blackest Night. I mean, it's not my personal favorite, but it's the most popular one, and I like it. You know, I wouldn't mind if they do that. Superhero zombies. What could be better than that? That's fucking awesome. And it all depends on what they do with this movie and who they get to direct it. They just got to get a good director that cares about Green Lantern. I mean, I I won't even say he has to care about Green Lantern, but he has to care about Jeff Johns. He has to listen to Jeff Johns when he says things have to be a certain way with Green Lantern because Jeff Johns knows what he's talking about when he's talking about Green Lantern, man. He's the one that rebooted the character. Jeff Johns is the one that saved the character of Hal Jordan from damnation, with the rebirth. And, I would hope they don't fuck it up too much. I don't know how they could. They said it was going to be mostly in space, which is great. That's great. Obviously, it's going to start on Earth because we need to see John Stewart in his regular life, just for the first 10 minutes. It doesn't. I mean, we don't have to have a fucking half the movie on Earth, and John Stewart has a wife and family. He doesn't even need to have. He could be a single dude for all I care. And he's on Earth, and he gets taken by the rain. He goes to Oa. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And Hal Jordan's like, "Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps. You're the second human ever to be selected." That'd be cool as hell. That'd be cool as hell. And he doesn't have the Green Lantern symbol on his chest. It's just a blank white circle. Because that's what new recruits get. They don't get the Green Lantern emblem yet until they go through the training, which Kilowog's going to put them through. And that'd be a great way to reintroduce Kilowog. As Kilowog and Hal Jordan are buddies, but Kilowog's this hard-ass sergeant to the recruits, but he's all playful with Hal Jordan. He's buddy with Hal Jordan, but he's just yelling and cursing out the new recruits, for being idiots. And just explore Oa, man. The whole movie. Let's just be on Oa. Can we just be on Oa for the whole movie? At least most of it. We could have Hal Jordan training John Stewart on Oa with Kilowog. I mean, that'd be fine with me. I mean, and Tomar-Re, I think I actually would prefer Tomar-Re is dead when the movie starts, and Sinestro kills him. And that could be a flashback. It could be Hal Jordan flashback to Sinestro first going evil, and Tomar-Re is the first one to stand up against Sinestro, and Sinestro fucking kills him. That would be a great little thing to to give Hal Jordan a motivation to really not liking Sinestro. From going to, this is my mentor and a guy I love, to my best friend, Sinestro, essentially, to I hate this guy because he killed another one of my friends, he's irredeemable. Sinestro is irredeemable. That could be Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan could be the guy that's Sinestro's lost forever, and John Stewart could be the guy that's I don't know, questioning everything, or why things are the way they are, why the Guardians act the way they do, and maybe Hal Jordan doesn't know all the answers. Maybe Hal Jordan doesn't even know about the Manhunters yet. They could save that. There's so much they could do. The Green Lantern mythology is so big. There's so much happening. There's so many secrets the Guardians have. But maybe, oh my God, maybe the Atrocitus could be in the first movie, and that's who they're fighting. And maybe they need Sinestro's help. And he's like, I'm not helping you because Atrocitus has a fucking point. Atrocitus is doing what's right. Maybe Sinestro's like, he sides with Atrocitus because the Manhunters created by the Guardians destroyed Atrocitus' home planet. So maybe Sinestro sees that, Atrocitus isn't a bad guy as much as I'm a bad guy. And Sinestro knows he's not a... Sinestro thinks of himself as a hero no matter what. He thinks he's always doing the right thing. Which is what you want your villains to be. You want your villains to know that they're the heroes of their own stories. And that's what Atrocitus is. Atrocitus doesn't think he's evil. Atrocitus doesn't think he's causing mass genocide. He thinks he's getting payback. He thinks he's getting redemption. And in a way, he is. Because the Guardians are assholes for creating the Manhunters and letting the Manhunters, destroy an entire sector. Essentially, they destroy an entire space sector. And the Guardians are so slow to react. They're not... Yes, you could blame the Guardians for everything bad that happens. And that would be a great little motivating thing. And I would be shocked if they did all this that I'm saying. I'd be shocked. I would be if everything I'm saying happened on the screen in the first movie, I would fucking shit my pants. I would shit my pants. Everyone would be wondering what's that smell? I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'd be crying. Shit, every hole on my body would be oozing. It's something I really look forward to. I really hope they do this justice, Justice League. I really hope they do it right. Just make sure you get a director that has vision, not a director that wants to copy Marvel like Martin Campbell. For the love of God, don't get a director that thinks superhero movies have to be a certain way. Get a director that has a vision of what they want for the movie, how they want space to look, And make sure you got a good writer, like Chris Terrio or something, co-writing with Jeff Johns. Because Jeff Johns, he's a great idea man. He's a great storyteller. He's not so great with dialogue. You need a co-writer to help him with dialogue. He needs it. And his shit will turn out great. I think Chris Terrio's perfect for dialogue. If you look at BVS, all the dialogue's beautiful. That's all Chris Terrio, essentially. That's his rewrites and shit. It's fucking, everything means something. Everything's an analogy. Just, I hope, because the rumor right now is that David Goyer is going to direct it and write it, and that just scares the shit out of me. He's a love and hate thing, he co-wrote all the Nolan trilogy, all the Nolan Batman films, and he wrote Blade and Blade 2 and Blade 3. It directed Blade. He directed Blade 3, which was pretty bad. That was his first directorial debut, was Blade 3, and it wasn't that good. And now they're saying he might direct Green Lantern, and that scares the shit out of me, man. I just don't feel like his credentials are up to snuff. I mean, I think he wrote... I don't know if he directed or wrote... I think he might have just wrote Training Day with Denzel Washington. Oh my God, just dawned on me. Denzel Washington should be Jon Stewart. Yes! Warner Brothers could totally fucking get Denzel. They have the money. They could totally... He would... Oh my God. Oh, give me a moment. Hold on. Whoa. Wow, that might be the greatest idea I've ever had. Denzel Washington as Jon Stewart. And you just get an Armie Hammer type of actor to play Hal Jordan. It doesn't really matter as long as that actor can, do Hal Jordan justice. I mean, but if you got Denzel to be Jon Stewart, an older, mature black man to be Jon Stewart, that's like, you know, you always question what Hal Jordan's doing. Like that could totally be Denzel, and he would pull such a big audience. Who wouldn't want to go see a superhero movie starring Denzel Washington as a superhero? Everybody would see that shit. That'd make $1 billion. I I'd be surprised if at least Warner Brothers doesn't try. They need to try to get Denzel because he's kind of perfect for Jon Stewart. Denzel or Idris Elba. Those are my two choices for Jon Stewart. Idris Elba was my first one, but the second I thought of Denzel, Denzel's my first now. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Denzel Washington. Hell yeah. Idris Elba would be a great choice too. He'd be a perfect one. But fucking Denzel? Hell yeah, Denzel. Denzel! They won't get Nathan Fillion. I just accept that. I accept that. People need to accept that. Nathan Fillion's not going to be a movie actor. It's not in the cards for him. He's getting too old. He's getting too fat. It's not going to happen. And I like him a lot, but it's not going to happen. He could voice him in the animated movies. Yeah, we can keep doing that. He's great. Armie Hammer, he's a not playing Green Lantern. He was just fucking with people. He's not going to be playing Green Lantern, but that would be a decent choice for Green Lantern. Somebody along those lines, you know? Maybe Ryan Gosling. That would be insane. Ryan Gosling and Denzel Washington. That'd be fucking nuts. And I think Warner Brothers produced The Nice Guys with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. So, you know, Warner Brothers has... They could probably convince Ryan Gosling to do a role like that. Anyway, how long have I been talking on this? Oh, that's long enough. That's long. Anyway, I hope we get more information about this movie. I hope they pick a director that's not David Goyer. I don't mind if David Goyer co-writes with Geoff Johns. That'd be fine with me. But I think he shouldn't be directing. I think you need to get somebody with more vision to direct. I don't know who. Maybe it'll dawn on me at a later time. But hopefully they'll announce who the director is by the end of this year after Justice League. Hopefully, you know. And I hope there's not a Green Lantern cameo with Justice League, by the way. I hope there's not. I hope they just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Wait till the Green Lantern Corps movie that will introduce Green Lantern. Let's not have a little tease of Green Lantern in Justice League. Maybe a little tease, but not like, don't show him. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Okay. That's all for now. That's all I want to say on that. Green Lantern Corps is going to be great. If they do it right. Which is, of course, the stipulation for anything, right? They got to do it right. All right. Bye-bye for now.